Good morning and welcome to your Wednesday morning today. I hope that you're all well and had lovely Tuesdays. The week is just flying by, isn't it? So today I've got a nice drawing inspired by another illustrator that I will mention link or write her name so you can find her on Instagram. And it's, again, quite a chill, simple design and you can see how you get on with it. Yeah, so I just thought it was a little bit different. Let's get on with it, shall we? Let's spin you around. I've got a few different pen options today because I'm not sure if they're going to run out. So I think I'm going to start with my thickest pen, which is the Bosner pen 0.8. Bosner is an art shop in Germany, in case you're wondering. Okay, and all I'm going to do to start is identify kind of the center of the page. So I'm going to find a point right at the top and as much in the center as I can, and just put a little dot like that. Is that in the center? It will do. Then I'm basically going to draw lots of lines I'll draw a line in the center, but this center about this wide. So horizontal line. You can use a ruler for all of this, by the way, if you want. So this is in the center, this is in the center. And now I'm going to draw more lines that are smaller or not as long on the top half of this, and lines that can come out a little bit wider on the bottom half of this. Sorry, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to show you. So a slightly shorter line coming across here like that. And then maybe I'll draw an even shorter line. But you can do as many of these or as few of these as you like. So I might leave it at that for now. So just 3 small lines, but they can be as big or as they can like decline in size as much as you want. It will become clear, I promise. Okay, now down here, I'm going to do two smaller lines, but they're going to come a little bit wider than these 2 points, if that makes sense. So I'll do one that comes like that. And then I'll try and replicate this exact size on this side. Size in terms of how far it's coming out and also the actual size. Like that. Is that about right? It's about right. Okay, now I'm going to start with my base, or the lines that are at the lowest point. You could add more if you wanted to. Let's add 2 more then. Always too tempted. As long as these lines come out further than the line on top of it, if that makes sense. That's basically wanting it to go in a bit of a pyramid. I'm just going to draw lines coming straight down and off the page from the end of these lines. So roughly about the same size. I don't mind. Oh. Then, sorry, my internet was down. I can't wait for the new internet. Be getting it soon. And then I'm gonna now I'll draw that all the way down as well. All the way down. So you've basically got lots of building blocks. Now, if this sparks another inspiration for you, then go for it and draw whatever comes to mind. I'm going to go right up to the point here. I'm just going to do a kind of really slim triangle. Like that. Basically, what we are drawing here is a big skyscraper building from the base of the building, or maybe the building continues on down here. And so excuse me, so you can design this however you want. You could have, for example, lots of little oblong windows like this. This will take a cheeky little while to draw the whole thing like that, although it would look pretty cool, I think. What happened to that one? I'm not sure. Or you could just draw lines coming down, like this, where all of the windows kind of merge into one another. I'm not sure why my laptop's making all the sound. Sorry if you can hear it. It's getting hot today. Even though it's a very chilly day here in Berlin. I had to rustle up my jumper, my big cozy jumper, this morning. So let's get a bit dodgy at the end. And then in the center here, I'm going to do 3 kind of oval topped lines. So 1, 2, 3, and then just draw these lines all the way down. This is inspired by the illustration I saw on Instagram by the artist. Let me just finish this and I'll grab her name. Her name is Emily Lynn Sexton. So let me write it down. Emily Lynn Sexton. If you search that Instagram name, you'll find her page and you can see all of her lovely illustrations. I'm going to do the same, maybe bigger ones here, maybe just 2. I thought it looked quite cool. And then in the background, you can continue to decorate your building however you like. And in the background, she's put some nice kind of shapes and marks, which I thought looked really, really pretty, which you could either do with a pen or you could just do with paint. Now, I think I might just do them with paint, but I'll do them first. But before I do that, I'm just going to add a little bit more detail. So I'm going to draw some horizontal lines coming across here. Maybe little marks like this. Could be teeny tiny little windows right at the top. Now this tower is imaginary. I haven't based it on a landmark. But of course, you could draw a landmark that you know or love. I'm tempted to draw in all of these little windows because I think they actually look quite cute. And it's quite a satisfying thing to draw. Obviously in Berlin there's the big TV tower landmark, which you can see from lots of places in the city because it's so tall. I was tempted to draw that, but I thought that for the non-Berlin people it's not as relevant. So we stuck with this. And see how messy I am being, and I don't mind have it coming off the page. Kind of like a child has drawn this. Like that. Alrighty, and then the only other thing I do is maybe change the may add more depth by adding dark color, so basically turning these black. But I might do that with paint, you know. So if I wasn't going to paint now, I wouldn't leave this as a drawing. I would continue and add circles and shapes and stuff in the background. I'm just going to experiment and see if I can do it in paint. So, 1 sec. All right, so let's get a nice alizarin crimson color. And I'm just going to do a big circle up here. Like that. I'm going to do another little one down here. Going over the drawing. I don't mind that. Get a little bit of purple. I think the thing that drew me to the illustration was the colors that she uses. They're really soft, gentle colors. And this one's going to sit just behind. So I'm not going to go over. I can kind of go over a little bit, but not too much. And I'm going to do a little rainbow or curve mark down here. Like that. Maybe a few little marks like this. And again, if I wasn't painting, I would be doing this with my pen to just add a little bit of pizzazz to the drawing. I'm going to get a little bit of sap green and indigo and ultramarine and do another circle here. Lots of water though. Dreamy. I'm going to do a rainbow shape up here. It's not really a rainbow shape, it's like a kind of jelly bean shape, I suppose. Maybe I'll do another one. Kind of looks like Wi-Fi, what I need in my life. And then I might just do some more little marks like this as well. But do you see how just by adding like random bits of color, it kind of brings the painting or drawing alive? I'm going to add a little bit of darkness to these rivets, which again you could do with pen, but it's actually quicker. Fill more space using a big paintbrush. So like that. Maybe let's get a bit of a pink on, unusual pink color, and add a little bit of color to some of these. Maybe not all of them. I don't know, you can just play. Have a little play around with the possibilities. Color placement on your page. that, I'm just going to add a tiny bit of yellow, I think, to brighten it up a bit. Maybe a little yellow dot there. Yellow bits there. And the yellow thing there. Maybe a little yellow semicircle down here as well. I just looked at it and thought, actually, yeah, it needs a little bit of something else. A little bit of weight down there. And there we have quite a cute little playful building scene. It does look a little bit childlike, I will admit that, and it doesn't really do Emily's work as much justice. I promise you, if you go and have a look at her work, you'll see that she's got some gorgeous things going on. But I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Keep it really short and simple. And you could continue to work on this for ages and like get really detailed with it. Maybe I will a little bit later. But for now, I feel like I've got to the point where I want to be. I feel chill and ready to start my day. So I hope that you do as well. I hope that you enjoyed that. And I'm not going to be here tomorrow for a live session because I've got more flat things to do with the new flat. But I will figure something out. So we shall see. So watch this space. If you're on, if you have me on Facebook, my NessDoes page or my Club Creative page, then watch out for posts there because I'll post something for you. All right, so have amazing Wednesdays. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. All right, let's end this, baby. Bye. Bye.